Hands touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, a good times never seem so good. Hey there friends, Eric Andreas, your guitar sage here, and today we're going to learn Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. That's right, and it's a super easy song. There's some bar chords in here, but some of them we don't have to do. So I tried to make this as easy as possible by capoing and that sort of thing. So hang in there, okay? I promise you this is not a hard song. So I've got some notes here for you. We're gonna go through this bit here. Again, a capo would be very helpful if you had one. So go get one, okay? Now, the chords that we're gonna be using here are super easy chords. In fact, they're part of the 9 essential chords, what I call the 9 essential chords, the first 9 chords that every guitar player should ever learn. If they don't know them, they're not gonna be able to play millions of songs. And seriously, these 9 chords will allow you to play millions of songs. So these chords are part of that series. So we're gonna be going over that. And if you want more knowledge of that, there's a link below. You can get into my free course for the first 30 lessons that I teach all students, and this is included in there, okay? The 9 essential chords. Okay, so here we go. So the chords we're gonna be using are A, D, E major. We're also gonna be using an F sharp minor. That's the only bar chord we really can't get away from in here, but don't worry about it. I know you're probably saying, I can't play bar chords. You can play bar chords. Everybody can play bar chords. It takes some time, and I'm going to show you some things that will help you to understand that you can play them, okay? I promise you. I used to not be able to play them. Now I can play them. And that's true for any guitar player. They couldn't play them, then they could, okay? So now there's a little walk down where there's 2 more bar chords, a C sharp minor and a B minor, but we don't really have to do that. I'm gonna show you how you can cheat that one if you are having an issue with the bar chords, okay? So first off, let's take it from the beginning, and I'll do my best Neil Diamond impression. So here we go. So first off, the beginning, so we do have this E7 in the beginning. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is, again, you should know this chord, the 9 essential chords. It's an E7. If you don't, you know where to find it. So, and now I'm doing this little mute here, this little chop. I'm chopping some wood today, okay? That's what Freddie Green called it, chopping wood. So an E7 is an E chord with a lift the ring finger up. Obviously we're capos, so all these names are just the feels, the formations of them, but we're up a whole step. Just for trivial information. So we got this little beginning here. I'm doing this little chop, okay? And so that's a right hand mute. I cover that in my courses, so check those out. Here on YouTube, you can type in YourGuitarSage muting, and there's a left hand and right hand muting video for that. Different stuff. So we got this beginning part. Verse A, where it began. Ooh, that's not bad, right? D, I can't begin to know it. A, but when I know it's going strong. That's an E major. Was it the spring? We're back on an A into the D. And spring became a summer. A, who'd have believed you'd come along? Okay, back to the E now. Here's the pre-chorus. Okay, and we got hands, touching hands. That's it. Now this is an F sharp minor chord, okay? Let's go ahead and jump to it since we're right in it right now. F sharp minor, okay? For those of you that don't play bar chords, I've got a video for you. Okay, it's in those first 30 lessons. If you want a kind of dumbed down version of it here on YouTube, you can type in effing F chord. That's EFFING, and this will basically show you how to play the F chord. Okay, but in the case of here, that shows you how to play the F major. To play the F minor, you just scooch it up one and lift this one finger. That's all you do. Okay, so easy enough. But that's what an F sharp minor looks like. It comes from the E minor. Instead of playing it with fingers 2 and 3, we'll play it with fingers 3 and 4. Put our first finger here and boop, boop, pop it up a whole step. And that's that chord there. Okay. So we got hands, 3, 4, 1, 2, touching hands. That's an F sharp minor. Reaching E minor or E major. Touching me. Touching you. Back to the E major. Here's our chorus. A. Sweet Caroline. D. Good times never seem so good. E back to E major. Back to A. I feel inclined. D. To believe they never would. Here's our walk down. Believe they never. E. D. C minor. B minor. You know, that's it. Seriously, that's it. That's the chord progression there. So, so the walk down is E, E, D, C sharp minor, B minor. Okay, and then second verse is the same thing. I'm trying to see in my notes here if there's anything else. Really, that is it. There's the intro, there's the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus, and we've gone over all those. So second verse is the same thing. Look at the night, and it don't seem lonely. We fill it up with only 2. See how nice this sounds when we do this muting? You know, if we were going, look at the night. I mean, we can do that, but then the chorus, the pre-chorus and the chorus don't lift. We want it to lift and get nice and loud, so we got this. And when I hurt, hurting runs off my shoulder. And how I hurt when you're holding you. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? But now we're building up here. Warm, touching warm, reaching out. So now I'm not muting as much anymore. Touching me, touching you. Now we're getting big strums, right? Sweet Caroline. So that's what you want to do. You really want to use dynamics here, and you just want to kind of do that, chop in the wood, chop some wood during the verses. And the pre-chorus, start opening it up, getting nice and big, all right? I know that that's a lot of information in there. That's why I created the first 30 lessons that I teach all my students here in Nashville. It's what I've done for many, many years now, over 30 years, which is why I did the first 30 lessons for you, for free. Because I had so many questions from folks all around the world about these things that I wanted to provide information for. So if you want to take advantage of that, hit the link below. It'll take you to that. Otherwise, you can come visit me here in Nashville, and you can do these 30 lessons, and it'll take 30 weeks, and it'll cost about $1,000. It's your choice. And then consider airfare and hotel, because you ain't staying at my place. All right? All right. So please let me know how I can help. Comments below. Hit thumbs up, subscribe if you like this stuff. I got about 1,000 videos here on YouTube, something like that. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and all those good places where the kids hang out. Please let me know. I'd love to help you out. This is what I do for a living, and I love it. Please let me know how I can help. Please spay and neuter your animals. Be kind to one another. Don't trust the man. Big fat liar. See ya. Hands touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you.